absolutely love in life. Let's see. Um, I love flying. I love diving. These are obviously just hobbies of mine. Well, I guess it could be a profession, but they're just hobbies. I love playing poker. I love getting together with friends and family. Um, let's see. You know what I love? I love when you step foot on that cruise and it departs and you feel all that weight lifted off your shoulders. I absolutely love that. Vacations in general. Hmm. I'm sure I can come up with a list of other things that I love. I love my family um, through all the trials and tribulations that it offers. And I love helping other people. I think that's about enough for now. Okay. What's the next question? Okay, what are my greatest accomplishments in life? My first accomplishment, my greatest of all, is my family, my son, my wife, um, because those things don't just come easy. You have to work at them, obviously. So I would consider that to be an accomplishment. Um, my son's 17 years old now. I think we're doing something right. Very outgoing individual, doesn't really care what other people think about how he does things in life, who he is in life. Um, so my family. My family is probably my ultimate accomplishment in life. And the other one is I'm also very proud to have gotten my pilot's license at 19. It really just amounted to a hobby in the end. Diving, I love diving. That's a great accomplishment, I believe. I've got many accomplishments at work. They're great, but it's good to see people succeed. We try to help people better their lives, and it's great to see them come back and say, "Thank you, you saved my life." So anyway, that's. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, what's the question again? What would I stand for if I knew
No one would judge you.
that no one would judge me? To be honest with you, it kind of relates to my job. We try to help people get off of drugs, and so I think the one thing that would be ironic here is that my belief in the right into the legalization of marijuana, because obviously here we are trying to get people off of drugs, but then yet I would say I think that marijuana should be legalized. Seems like a conflict, doesn't it? But it's really not. I think there's a huge benefit to marijuana. All these other, synthetic substances that our government would put out there obviously are creating big problems in themselves, and I don't see that being the case with marijuana. I do see it because it's actually illegal, so what you have to do to obtain it, there's a whole slew of things that you might think that marijuana is bad. I think that it's a good thing, and it should be legalized. That's it. Let's see, if my life, wait a minute, had absolutely no limits and I could do whatever I wanted to do, what would I choose? How would I choose to do it? Well, it's funny because I just recently had a friend come into town, and we started talking about some of these questions that we posed to ourselves when we were younger, and we decided that one of the greatest things would be to have a boat, an RV, and a jet, so that we could go wherever we wanted to go, whenever we wanted to go. The money, it wouldn't cost us a dime. Obviously, there's no limits. But we wouldn't really be doing this selflessly. We'd kind of be doing it to visit other people, see how to help them, share with them. But obviously there'd be some selfishness to it. I mean, who wouldn't want to have their own jet? Who wouldn't want to have their own boat, their own RV? I'm talking like a Prevost, the multi-million-dollar thing that you could basically live in, that's exactly what we would want. But to be honest with you, my life, I would surround myself with my family, with my friends, and that's all I would want. I'd want to be around my friends and family and meet other people and help other people. That's basically who I am, and that's it. Interestingly, what would I do if I had $1 billion? I'd probably do everything that I just talked about before. I'd buy that jet, I'd buy that boat, and I'd buy that RV. I would travel. I'd get back to see my family and my friends. And I'd probably, to be quite honest with you, I would use just enough of it for myself to allow myself to do those things. But I'd probably, to be honest with you, I'd probably donate it to other people who are less fortunate. Again, helping others. Okay, who do I admire most in this world? Funny. The Dalai Lama is actually who I admire most in this world. I think that kind of comes full circle with everything that I've said so far. It doesn't give a crap about worldly possessions. It's all about making yourself better, helping others, and that's therapeutic for me, So not only do I do it to help others, but it also helps me to become a better individual. And that's really basically it. I think if you know the Dalai Lama, you know exactly what I'm saying.